Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to another ThaRawDeal post-game commentary. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Once I finish recording this video, I'm gonna go start preparing dinner. We're having sesame chicken tonight, made by yours truly, Chef Boy RD. This will only be my second time preparing the dish, but my first attempt turned out so well that I'm never ordering takeout again. I love Chinese food, but ever since C-19 started wreaking havoc on society, the quality of food prepared in most American restaurants has sharply declined, yet they have seemingly found justification to pass off the cost of doing business to the consumer by raising prices and reducing portion sizes. I'm cool on that. Anything I cook at home is better than takeout, and unless the restaurant is 4-star or better, I'm probably going to be a better cook than whatever underpaid chef they have back there who probably gives even less of a shit than I do. As for Destiny 2 and its new sandbox is concerned, I'm sure you all have been waiting on the edge of your seats with bated breath, eagerly anticipating a Crucible revival, and you want to know if Bungie has finally brought the magic back to PvP. Well everyone, I'm currently very excited, as I can definitively say that everyone asking this question right now needs to chill the fuck out. Yeah, the patch just went live. We're not even through the first week yet. I myself am still trying out various weapons and builds to see how effective they are in this primary focus Crucible. I expect most other PvP enjoyers are doing the same, so enjoy this first week or two while you still can, because once the cold icy claw of SBMM grabs you by the taint, you're not ever going to want to experiment again. The algorithm will expect your output and team contribution to remain constant in every match you play, pairing you with allies and divvying up teams, expecting the strongest players in the lobby will either carry their team to victory or at least keep opposing all-stars from stomping a bunch of Kindergardians into mercy dust. I'm not interested in participating in the coddling of new lights, nor do I want to farm a bunch of scrubs who won't ever dare take the 1v1, as if they're not allowed to release the safety on their firearm unless given a direct order from their battle buddy. The way most of you play this game is lame and unintelligent. Scrub mentality is too prevalent in this community for PvP to ever actually be saved. Y'all don't want skill to be a factor in this game. Y'all don't even know what skill is. All I see you clowns doing is searching for the path of least resistance, and it makes you predictable. I don't even have to try when I play this game anymore. In fact, I go out of my way to not overperform in most matches, because I understand how hard the algorithm is going to try and fuck me. Take the match you're watching right now, for example, and leave a comment with just a number, telling me how many displays of true skill you saw during this gameplay that will make you believe I should casually be dropping 40 plus every match. I cut my PlayStation off after this massacre. Bungie tossed me a softball, not realizing I am in fact a god of destruction. I'm the light eater of Fable. If you are in my scope, the answer is nope. You will not survive. A crit-focused Crucible is one I can dominate in, and it's mainly because the majority of this player base never cared to get good with the primary weapon, likely because they didn't have to. This game has way too much aim assist, and I don't care if it makes the game feel good for some people, because there's no point in practicing a skill if one is not allowed to enjoy the fruits of their labors. That's why skill-based matchmaking sucks. I didn't put time into learning game mechanics so that I can offset the piss-poor performance of a bunch of losers that didn't want to take the time to get good. If you have over 100 hours of playtime in the Crucible and you still don't understand the benefits of using cover and holding power positions, it's either because you are mentally deficient or you simply don't want to learn. Why even try to protect people like that? I'll tell you why. It's because they're customers, and Bungie wants to continue bleeding them dry. At this point, I don't even blame corporate for what I've witnessed, because as a collective consumer base, you told them this is what you wanted. This is what corporate greed looks like. When a company disproportionately values profits over quality, they will bend over and take it raw until their cheeks collapse so long as the load being dumped originates from your checking account. Stop letting these content creators lie to you. This game is cooked, and anyone whose livelihood does not depend on the popularity or success of the Destiny IP will tell you the same. Who is this game made for? It doesn't do any one thing particularly well, and it fails miserably in so many ways. The only reason I still play this farce of a PvP experiment is because of how shit COD has become. There's still no other viable options for 6v6 arena shooters in 2024. Every game these days has some miserable form of skill-based matchmaking, or is poorly optimized. I'm not interested in paying money to playtest products that shouldn't even be allowed to hit the market unless they are finished. But once again, you as a consumer base told them that this was okay by continuously pre-ordering, buying loot boxes and cosmetics. Don't even get me started on the Destiny merch and digital items y'all pay real-world money for. The only thing corporate will ever listen to is the sound of your wallet, and this game will not get any better until the silence becomes deafening. So long as this community is willing to buy emotes, cosmetics, emblems, what have you, there will be no reason for video game developers to ever develop actual content. So in the meantime, you can find me waiting around the corner, patiently sighting up another headshot on one of Bungie's silver slaves, and enjoying the sight of yellow numbers blooming from his scalp. From now on, every time I come across one of those kitsune lovers, or if I see a donation emblem on a fallen foe, I'm gonna feed them the sweaty sack. I hope you like Lipton because the tea is hot. I'm glad the majority of you seem to have wised up over the past year though. The chicanery known as Lightfall cannot be allowed to ever happen again. So make sure it's understood that we want actual gameplay and innovation, not cheaply produced content. After what this company has shown us they are willing to do, don't be surprised the next time you order rotisserie chicken, but instead you are brought a plate of nuggets. That's all this game is now. Overprocessed junk food. One of the homies came by my Elden Ring stream last night and asked me if I had quit playing Destiny 2 altogether. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? I just dropped a PvP video earlier today, go check it out. Fair question, I guess though. Most D2 enjoyers I've encountered throughout the years don't play any other game besides Destiny 2. And it makes sense. Why play games that require mechanical skill and an actual IQ to find success in, when you can just play a slot machine simulator and watch pretty lights and explosions fill your screen? If you're into fighting games, Destiny is now like the Mortal Kombat 1 of FPS games. And I didn't buy Mortal Kombat 1 because it became clear that either the developers no longer respect the IP or they have lost creative control. It's crazy to see how the live service model has infiltrated the fighting game community as well. I thought the standard practice of DLC characters launching overpowered to incentivize sales was bad, but NRS has taken it to a whole nother level by not only charging players for alternate skins, but now the alternate colors for said skins require a separate purchase. Nonsense like that cannot be allowed to continue. I'm not buying anything else from Bungie unless you all want to pay for it. The final shape is clearly not being designed for the PvP focus, so let everyone who feels like PvE carries this game actually carry this game. The only thing this week's update did for me was slightly reduce the amount of deaths I take to bots. Finding the crit has never been a problem for me, but my PvP experience has actually gotten worse, because now my teammates are going to have an even more difficult time shooting back at the enemy. I'm not picking up that slack every game. I'll let the match go to time, and finish the match with only 12 kills before I put up another triple-double, just to lose anyway. Sometimes I'm put into lobbies where it feels like I'm only there to prevent the mercy. Skill-based matchmaking only exacerbates the issue. I don't even want to imagine the slaughterfest that occurs after I head to orbit and re-queue. Y'all asked for this though, and as you can see, I'm gonna eat good regardless. The D2 content on this channel will probably dry up once the final shape releases, but if you really want me to keep playing throughout the final season, feel free to donate towards the purchase of said DLC and drop a like and share the video. As a PvP enthusiast, I've yet to be sold on the final shape. The sandbox update just isn't enough. But how about you though? What are your feelings on pre-order culture and the lack of quality gameplay being provided for the video games that we love? I look forward to reading all of your comments, even the ones I purposefully ignore. Y'all are good for a laugh sometimes. Anyway, you can catch me on Elden Ring later tonight. I'm usually streaming these days after 10 p.m. Central. So if there are words you would like to exchange with me directly, that will be your chance. If somehow you forgot, rate the video before you leave, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Don't be captured. You have have advantage. One final push and victory is yours. 30 seconds stand between you and victory. Enemy has zone advantage. Seconds. Take this! Victory is all I ask. Good. You're a wall around those zones. Take that iron will beyond the Crucible.